Heather Harden, and I am an executive director with Total Life Changes, TLC, an amazing company. And today I'm here with my sponsor, Lynette Bigue, and she is a director. And I'm going to go ahead and let her tell you all about this amazing company.
We work for a company called Total Life Changes, or TLC. The name is very fitting for what they do and the products they offer. It was started by our CEO, Jack Fallon, and his lifelong childhood friend, John Licari. Back in the late 90s, they were Ford factory workers, and Jack had a vision and a mission that he wanted to make things better for people. And he thought, there's more to this life than punching a time clock, and so how can I help people get healthy and get wealthy at the same time? So back in 1999, he started Total Life Changes in the basement of his home, and they grew, and 20 years later, over 100 million packs of the brewed tea have been sold. And one of my favorite things is the core values that they have, and it makes me proud to be associated with a company like Total Life Changes. So let's take the opportunity and let's go through the core values. The first of which I think is our favorite: having fun, we get more done.
Yes, and then my favorite is we don't do what's easy, we do what's right. And I think that is like the reason I'm in this company, because even before they came out with these core values like 6-8 months ago, they already were using these core values to direct what they did. This has been a basic for them, but they just finally came out with them enumerated. And so when you're working with a company that's doing what's right, you know you're with the right company.
Another one that I really like is grateful is our mindset. If you are grateful, attitude of gratitude, that's always great.
Right. And then another one is we're always hungry for more. But when they explained what that meant, it's not greedy. They just don't want more money. They want to do better, and they want to have more good products that work to give to people, and they want to help more people. So that's a great one too.
I'm drawing a blank on the others. We love each other, period. That's a great one. Let's see. We don't just do what's easy, we do what's right.
Yeah, I said that one. And then passion is our fuel. Mm-hmm. So we are passionate to help other people, and that's why we're in this company.
Our standard is giving more than what is expected. Always go above and beyond.
Right. And so those are the 7 core values, and we are so excited to be a part of that company, or this company that's the basis of how they do everything. And so, Lynette, tell me how, because I'm going to interview you a little, tell me how it is that you became or were introduced to Total Life Changes.
Well, back in February of 2018, I attended a Super Saturday where John Licari actually came to Fort Wayne and presented along with our ambassador, Philip Birchfield. And they told about the products along with Bill and Nina Francis. They were there as well. And I knew that I wanted to do something for my body. I wasn't quite fully on board with it. So I signed up as a life changer, just thought, yeah, I'll do this for my personal benefit. So I started taking the instant tea and the Tachui kind of haphazardly, didn't change anything else, didn't change my eating, didn't change my exercise. So I didn't see much results. I wasn't really gaining, but I didn't lose like I have been in the past 2 months. So.
Okay, well, fast forward a year. What happened a year later?
A year later, I saw someone here get promoted to executive director, and I thought, there's money to be made in the business. And plus, I was kind of thinking I wanted to do something healthy. So I started my first 30-33 challenge, which, what is that, you might ask? I'm glad you asked. You commit to 30 days of 30 minutes of exercise, taking 3 products. And so that's what I did. I started it, I think it was mid-April. And do you want me to go in?
And then you started the 30-33 challenge, and what did you change from what you were doing before?
First of all, I cleaned up my eating. I was eating a bagel every day for breakfast. Every single day. I had one for the past 6 years. I haven't had one in over 2 months. So that's the first thing. I really started eating more vegetables and fruits and just being conscious about my choices of food.
Okay. And what about products? What kind of a change in products did you make?
I started using the brew tea, and for me, hands down, the brew tea is what catapulted my weight loss. And
Right. Because when we first talked, she was like, oh, I don't want to drink the brew tea. But now, what is your favorite product?
the brew tea, this stuff right here, it's amazing. It's amazing.
So yes, the brew tea is amazing. So in your first week on your 30-33, how much weight did you lose?
10 pounds.
10 pounds in 1 week.
Yep.
That is so amazing. So then, what do you feel like your future looks like with Total Life Changes?
Well, I'm still focusing on me. You know, we have to become products of the products. So I am still, I've got probably 15, 20 more pounds to go. I think I haven't really determined my goal weight yet. Just going. I'm feeling great, looking great. I know like I said, still got a little bit more on my health journey. It's a journey, not a diet. That's the biggest thing and it's a lifestyle change. But I also am going to work on building the business and helping other people with their total life change and their health journey. So selling products and acquiring more team members.
Right, that sounds great. So we just want to make sure everyone realizes that we don't make any medical claims. We don't claim to cure any diseases with these products. Your body is the miracle, and if it's given the right nutrition and the right conditions, it heals itself. But when we want to get that sludge out so that then it's able to do all of that. And then we also don't want to make any income claims, because if you do nothing, you'll make nothing. But I just wanted to point out too that as Lynette is my sponsor, it totally proves, and I'm an executive director, but she's a director. It proves that it's not a pyramid scheme. Some people say, well, it's a pyramid scheme because you have to get people to join and then you're going to make more money. But really, any business is based on those principles. Yep. Someone has to start it, and they have to get people to work for them and to make or produce or whatever. That's just how it works in all businesses. But the fact that people below you can promote further and make more money than you proves that it's not a pyramid scheme by any means. It's just a business. It's a company. And so let's talk about how you can make money, because we have the core principles, which are amazing, and then we have products that work and help our bodies do what they're designed to do, and then we can get paid for doing that. That's really exciting, isn't it?
It is, very much so.
So what is the first way we get paid, Lynette?
Retail.
Okay, what's retail?
When I sell a product such as the ISO Brew Tea, I am going to get paid 50% of that product's volume. So if I'm selling a month's supply of the brewed tea that has a 40 volume point attached to it, I'm going to get paid $20.
Well, how does someone buy that from you?
I have it on hand, and they can also go to my website and purchase it off of there.
So cool. If you choose to join and become a life changer like us, you get your own state-of-the-art website that anyone can go to, that you direct them to, and they can start making purchases that night. And then you have to buy a product, of course, to get your business started, because you're taking the products, so you're going to have them. And so then if you get someone to go to your website, buy a product, you get paid the first day, if that happens for you, if you have someone who is interested in purchasing. Now, what's the second way we get paid?
Fast start bonus.
What's that?
Basically, if Heather weren't already signed up as a life changer, she signed up and she bought a kit, but she also made another purchase. Say she bought a month's supply of the ISO 2, I would get 50% of her first order. So
it works just like the retail bonus.
It does.
Or the retail.
It does.
And so if that's all you want to do, you can make good money doing that. You can just sell products to people, but then it goes further than that. Like we said, there's like 7 ways we get paid. 5 of them we get paid monetarily, and 2 of them are not monetary but are way more valuable. So what's the third way we get paid?
Binary pay.
Okay, what's that?
Basically, the way our team is structured, we focus on building our core. So you have a person on your right and a person on your left, and you have to have those 2 people who qualify you as to earn binary pay.
Right, so then you become binary qualified. And so then you get paid based on what their volume and sales is. So if the person on your left gets 100 volume sales this week, because we get paid every week, and then the person on your right gets 200 volume, what do you get paid on? Which amount?
The lower amount.
Which is 100. So then it starts out, once you're binary qualified, at 10%. So if you get paid on that 100 volume the person on your left was, how much would you get paid?
$10.
$10. That's not bad. That's $10 you didn't have before, right?
Right.
And all for helping other people, which makes you feel good too, right?
Exactly.
And so then as you continue and those people try the products and they love them, and then some of them decide they want to help other people too, and your business grows, the percentage that you get paid goes up from the 10% up to, at the max, it's 25%. But then that's not it. So we got paid retail, we got paid fast start, we get that binary pay. What's the next way we get paid?
Match pay!
Match pay! That's our favorite! So, how does match pay work?
Basically, you get a certain percentage of, like, I make a certain percentage of what Heather makes.
She makes 50% of what I make in binary pay. So if this week I made $100 in binary pay, how much does Lynette make?
25.
You get 50% of 100.
Oh, 50.
Yeah. And that doesn't come out of my check. The company, it's a bonus. She gets paid based on what I do. But that's okay, because that is where the real money comes in once you reach that level. Because not only is there that first level, so the person who signed up under me, they made $100 in binary pay. She's going to make 10%, and that's at the bottom level, at the basic level. Mm-hmm. She's going to make 10% of that. So she makes another $10 based on that. And that doesn't even count her volume and her binary pay or her fast start bonus or her retail pay. All of that is in addition to that. Now, the fifth way we get paid is
Life Changer bonus.
Yes, and how much is that?
That's up to $1,500 a week once you reach the rank of national director.
So you get paid $1,500 when you reach that level every month. But you have to reach those numbers for at least 3 weeks in a row. And then once you reach it 3 weeks in a row, the following month you will get that $1,500 bonus. And that's because they know when you reach that level, you're working hard, you're training people, you're pouring back into your team, and so that costs you more money as well. But unlike other companies, they don't tell you what you have to do with it. If you want to buy a car with it, you can. Or you can go on vacation with it. Or you can pay for some of your other people that you've signed up to come to your city where you're going to host an event like we're doing this weekend. And so you get to choose what you do with that $1,500. So that's a pretty exciting one. I haven't gotten it yet, so I don't know how exciting it is yet.
Right.
So then what's the sixth way we get paid?
The relationships
that
we have.
So the way our team builds, that we've been taught by Philip Birchfield, it's the best way to maximize the comp plan in this company, is to build core, which you start with your 2 people on your left and your right, and then you help them to get binary qualified. So you get those. So when I joined with my friend, but she had signed up Lynette first. And so rather than keeping me direct to her so that she got my 50%, she signed me up to Lynette. And so Lynette gets my 50%. But that does help you when you're above that person, because it helps you to rise in the company as well. So I didn't know Lynette.
Nope.
And even though I knew that she was my sponsor, I knew the name, and we probably crossed paths at Bella.
Yeah.
But we didn't know each other. But now here we are together, building this business together, because it's all about teamwork, and we have the most amazing team. Mm-hmm. And it's so exciting to be a part of our team. And then there's a 7th way.
Legacy.
Tell us what that is.
Basically, we're not focusing on just changing the present. We're focusing on our kids' futures, the generations to come after us. If we can make them healthier, and also with the money, let's face it, everybody's out to make themselves better.
Right. So then those last 2, we don't get paid financially, but those things, unlike that check that comes every week that's out the door soon, those last two things are things that we have for the rest of our lives, the relationships and the friendships. And just like tonight, we have tonight there's a tea talk with Jack Fallon, John Licari, the staff. They're going to be here in our hometown, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and we're so excited to go. And if you want to come out to the Boys and Girls Club, go ahead and come down and check it out. But you can watch it on Facebook too. If you can't get out or the rain is hindering you, then watch it on Facebook. It's a Facebook Live every single week. But this week, they are in our hometown and we get to be in the studio audience.
Yay!
Yes, and so then on Friday and Saturday, we get to meet all of the people who come into our Zooms and watch and interact with, and we've built relationships with them. But we actually get to see them this week, the ones that come to Fort Wayne.
Yes.
We get to hug them, and it's just so exciting. But if you want to be there and check it out at the Grand Wayne Center, we have VIP tickets. So all you have to do is get back to whoever invited you or contact either me or Lynette, and we will meet you and get you one of these VIP tickets so you can come on Saturday and you can see the transformations. There's 3 people that win transformation contests, and there's testimonies and product information. What is in this IASO tea? There are 9 organic herbs. They actually will help you understand what those herbs are and what they do for your body. And, they usually have like 5 products that they're going to describe. And so it's kind of down to you now at this point. Have you ever tried our products? Well, that's the problem. You got to try them. So get back to the person who invited you and see if you can get a sample. We have these amazing NRG samples. These are bomb. And then there's also the instant tea. Well, what's different between the instant tea and the regular tea? Talk to the person who invited you, or come to the Grand Wayne Center in Fort Wayne tomorrow. No, Saturday. Saturday morning, and you will learn all about it. So if you've tried the products and you're like, I'm ready to get started, what was it Lynette took again to lose 10 pounds in 1 week? Go ahead and tell them what you took.
I took the brewed tea, the NRG, the NutriBurst, this stuff is the bomb diggity there, liquid multivitamin, and also I like our resolution drops.
Yeah, so if you want to try a product, maybe you've tried the tea and you've already lost some weight and you want to add something to it. I mean, 1-2 punch is the IASO tea and the NutriBurst because it gives you everything you need, and then there's a couple weight loss options as well. So if you want to try it, go ahead and get back to the person who invited you tonight, and they will tell you about it and help you decide what it is you want to try next. And then, if you are like Lynette, and your first opportunity of hearing about the company, you knew this was something that you wanted to do. You wanted to make a lifestyle change, but you didn't know what exactly it was. But when you heard about this amazing company, there's like so many things to love about it. So many. And if you want to try it and you want to become a life changer too, then go ahead and get back to that person, and they'll help you walk through the website to figure out how to become a life changer. But it's all what you want to do. You can try something, you can buy something, or you can become a life changer. So thanks for coming tonight or this afternoon and listening to us. Do you have anything else, Lynette?
I think that's it. Hopefully somebody will join us at the Grand Wayne Center this weekend.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions before we sign out? Any questions? Okay, guys. That means we must have covered it pretty good. Bye. See you later.